Hey guys, today we are here to go over the Landay mini Bluetooth headset. And here it is. It's a little Bluetooth earbud for you right there. I've got a bunch of these, but there's a couple of things that actually drew me to this particular one. And the first and foremost is that it is waterproof. It has an IP67 waterproof rating and also an IP68 waterproof rating when you put the silicone sleeve that it comes with, and we'll get to that in a minute. There's not a lot of difference though. IP67 and IP68 both mean that they are waterproof up to 3 meters of depth for 30 minutes for the IP67 or beyond 30 minutes for IP68. IP68 states that the manufacturer needs to tell you how long it can be submerged, and they don't say anything about that here. So yeah, so IP67, IP68 with the silicone sleeve on it. Now, let's just kind of talk a little bit about the performance of this, and then we'll get into some of the accessories, and then we'll do the waterproof dunk test. The performance on it is good, it's comfortable, it's light, kind of fits in your ear like yo. I'll forget that I'm wearing it after 15 minutes of it in my head. I forget that it's there. It's not heavy enough to really pull on your ear, cause any discomfort or pain. It does have different size ear tips, which we'll show you in another second. The range on it, I mean, we'll open this up, and the first thing you're going to see on the cover of the instruction manual, it says 50 feet. It doesn't work up to 50 feet. You're not going to find many Bluetooth devices, Bluetooth 4, that are going to work that far. It does work about 25 to 30 feet or so line of sight. So that means you can set your phone down, you're going to be able to walk around the room and it's not going to cut out. I've never had it cut out with the phone on me. I can have it in the back pocket on this side, wearing it on the other side. It's going across my body and it won't cut out. So the Bluetooth is fine, it's what you would expect. The volume on it is pretty loud. It's not going to be super bassy. You're not going to substitute a pair of over-the-ear cans for something like this, but it's totally acceptable as far as I can tell for listening to just a little iTunes or Spotify. I'm on Android, or watching like YouTube videos. There's no delay in this. I have a couple other pair of stereo headphones that are true wireless that I really like for music, but the problem with those is that there's a sync issue, and it looks like you're watching Kung Fu because the mouth doesn't match up. So this is no sync problems or delay problems. It's light, it's small. Now I'll show you, this is the case that it comes with, a pretty typical type of case. You'll see these with most of these single earbuds. I wish they made them a little bit smaller, but this one actually is full because it comes with a lot of stuff. So first thing you'll see, we got the obligatory micro USB charging cable, and I haven't even ever unwrapped this because I've got a lot of micro USB cables lying around. I love that feature. It comes with a few little earbud tips right here. Mine came with one small, two medium, and one large. I use the medium, so that works for me. Just FYI, these are pretty universal earbud tips. You can find replacements on Amazon for cheap. If you have any other micro little earbuds like this, you're probably just gonna be able to swipe them or swap them over. Yeah, easy, cheap to find replacements there. And now this is the little silicone sleeve that it comes with. It doesn't add a whole lot of bulk. It's kind of a pain in the ass to put on there. And then it's got this little lanyard on the end here. Now you can't charge it with the silicone sleeve on there. It completely covers that rear port right there, but it does make for a little earbud that isn't so slippery. I've lost a few of these things putting them in the change pocket of my jeans. They tend to like work their way up as you're sitting down, standing up, sitting down. They pop out the top and you're so little you don't notice it and you lose them. With the silicone sleeve on there, and I just take this little lanyard off, it doesn't slide, it sticks inside your pants. So I do like the silicone sleeve and I use it quite often. And then it comes with the little carabiner. So you could, in theory, click this to your bag, a purse, a belt loop, and then just hang the silicone sleeve with the earbud in it from wherever you've got the carabiner to keep it with you. Although you're gonna look a little goofy with this hanging out your ear with the lanyard on it right there. But that's nice to have. I do like the silicone sleeve. I just, get rid of the lanyard. You don't need it unless you're hanging from stuff. Okay, now here's this. Now let's go ahead and we'll bust a little something on, and we'll be able to hear the volume, and that in fact does play. Here, we'll put this on the mic up here, and I think we got this right there. So you should be able to hear the little carpool karaoke we got going. All right, pause that up. Okay, now we're gonna take this and we're going to dunk it in water. Okay, so now it is fully submersed. You know, we'll move it around a little bit in here. So if you accidentally do drop this in the toilet, if you're quick enough, you can pull it out if you want. But yeah, now you're gonna wanna, if it does get totally wet, blow on it. Any speaker, no matter how big or small, if it's waterproof, if it gets water on the diaphragm that actually vibrates the sound, it's gonna sound muffled while it's wet. But we'll go ahead and just blow it off there, and we'll go ahead and play, and we'll stick this back up here. And there you go. You can see that it is, in fact, totally waterproof. It works. We got this sound. So yeah, I mean, and can you use this thing in the shower? Oh, yes. Yeah, I can't really think of too many negatives about it. If it fails or I have any problems with it, I will be sure to update the written portion of this review. If you have any questions or anything, please feel free to ask in the comments below. Thanks.